What's one misconception about you?
There are no misconceptions about me.
Welcome, freshly ground fans. Today, we're diving into some truly unsettling moments from Sean Diddy Combs' past. Recent testimony in the ongoing Diddy trial has turned the internet into a forensic archive. Suddenly, old interviews and offhand comments are resurfacing, and let's just say some of them have aged like milk left out at Coachella. What once seemed like harmless bravado or awkward celebrity banter now reads like early warning signs we all missed. From cold stares to unsettling party jokes, the vibes have shifted, and not in a good way. Let's take a look at 8 moments that have aged, well, badly. Jimmy Kimmel with Justin Bieber.
And he had access to the house, and he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Kicking things off, we have a seemingly innocent exchange from back in 2012 on Jimmy Kimmel Live. A teenage Justin Bieber is on the couch next to Diddy, and when Kimmel asks about their hangouts, Diddy jumps in with that line. Back then, it probably just sounded like a playful jab, right? A joke about secret guy stuff. But now, knowing what we know now, it sounds less like a joke and more like a very chilling warning. It just hits different. Vogue interview with Cassie and Diddy. Here's a silent red carpet moment that speaks volumes.
Is there anything that you may want to confess tonight before you go in?
I keep everything right here. There you go. Or right here.
There you go. That's how you do it, right?
You see Cassie answering a pretty standard question. And Diddy? He doesn't smile, he doesn't speak, he just stares as she speaks. On the surface, it might seem like a random, awkward red carpet moment. But after Cassie Ventura's lawsuit detailed years of alleged abuse, surveillance, and control, this silent stare takes on a far more sinister meaning. It feels like a quick glimpse into a power dynamic that was always there, just hidden in plain sight. Conan O'Brien locks on the doors.
Now, you're legendary for the parties that you throw. You throw a great party.
I'm a legend, baby, for a whole bunch of things. You need alcohols.
Right.
Alcohols.
Right. Not just one alcohol.
Alcohols.
Right, just
Plurals.
different blend. You need the
Blends.
ladies, you need the booze.
You need some water.
For watering plants?
No, I don't know if guys have noticed this, like, a lot of ladies drink water at parties. They just, so you have, if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave.
Right.
Gotta keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
Coming in next, Diddy's party planning tips are unusual. This one's from a late-night interview with Conan O'Brien, where Diddy is dishing on how to throw an unforgettable party. And he grins, "You need locks on the doors." Even Conan, the king of deadpan humor, looks genuinely disturbed by that one. What was once passed off as just edgy, cheeky humor now feels eerily confessional. When you consider the accusations currently under investigation, it makes you wonder what exactly those locks were for. 73 questions with Vogue.
I'm vivacious, eccentric, and I'm a Scorpio.
What's one misconception about you?
There are no misconceptions about me.
So you've gone on the record saying that your white party is up there with the top 3 that you've ever thrown for people. What are the other 2?
I would say when I got my star on Hollywood, I had a party. And this year at Burning Man at an undisclosed location.
Even a glossy Vogue interview couldn't hide everything. This segment was all about showing off a polished, charming Diddy. It's curated, it's clean, it's Vogue. But listen closely. He says things like, "There are no misconceptions about me," and talks about how exclusive his white parties are, emphasizing that he decides who gets in. That focus on exclusivity and control, it really jumps out now. Amidst disturbing reports about what allegedly went down at some of those gatherings, his insistence on personally deciding who gets access takes on a new meaning. Drink champs. I like when you're scraping, daddy. Next up is a bizarre moment from Drink Champs.
Yeah, I love this drink.
Where you put my bag
I like
at?
when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag
Daddy,
at?
I like when you
Oh,
when you
it's right here,
scrambling
it's
and
right
scraping when
here.
you
It's
when you
right here,
scrambling
it's
and
right
scraping for
here.
shit.
No.
Diddy's appearance on the podcast was pretty chaotic, But this particular comment left everyone, even the hosts, visibly uncomfortable. The meaning was unclear, but the sheer awkwardness it caused now feels completely consistent with the unpredictable and often unsettling behavior described by people who were close to him. No one laughed. Jimmy Kimmel, Will Smith rumor. This interview begins playfully but quickly shifts in tone. When Kimmel references a tabloid rumor involving Will Smith, Diddy responds with an icy stare before transitioning into laughter.
Hey, speaking of
This
love,
is love.
I saw a guy on the internet the other day who said he used to be your security guard, who said that when you were dating J-Lo, Will Smith and Jada tried to pick her up on a threesome and you were gonna beat up Will Smith. Is that true?
Yo, this show has gotten crazier since the last time I
No, it's all about love, though. That's not true.
You really heard that? Nah.
What? Yeah, I watched it on the internet. You're telling me I can't believe everything I read?
What?
I don't know what you're talking about. Jimmy, I thought we was friends. Where did this interview just go?
It's a flash of something real, a glimpse behind the carefully constructed public persona before the charm snaps back into place. It reveals just how carefully he controlled his image and how easily that control could slip when caught off guard. YouTube, I'm a savage. Our second to last moment is one of perceived bravado. This clip from a documentary featuring Diddy's inner circle has people referring to him as a savage.
Savage! I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get! Yes! What's next?
While it was likely meant to convey relentless ambition and his intense work ethic, now, in the wake of disturbing allegations that describe him as abusive, volatile, and manipulative, that phrase takes on a truly chilling double meaning. It's supposed to be inspirational, but it feels like accidental honesty. E-interview, they'll try to arrest us. And finally, our #1 most unsettling moment. In this archival E-interview, Diddy boasts that his parties are so wild, authorities might try to shut them down or even arrest him.
They won't even give me a permit for the parties, man. They don't want me to throw the parties no more. But we ain't gonna stop. We're gonna keep on having fun, bringing people together from all walks of life. You're gonna hear about my parties. They're gonna be shutting them down. They're gonna probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we wanna have a good time.
Back then, it was just seen as harmless exaggeration, typical Diddy bravado. Fast forward to 2024, federal agents, home raids, ongoing lawsuits. He literally called it. Only difference is, back then, we all thought he was joking. Now, it feels like a candid, eerie prophecy. These clips don't prove anything in a courtroom, but they do paint a picture, and it's not exactly flattering. Diddy spent years crafting the image of a party king, but recent allegations suggest there may have been a lot more going on behind the velvet rope. In a world that celebrates confidence, money, and mystery, we sometimes forget to question what's lurking behind the charm. And now, with old footage aging like milk in a heat wave, it's hard not to wonder what else we missed. Which moment made you do a double take? Drop it in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more celebrity moments that didn't just age badly, they curdled. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.